Anyway, so I went down to the store last night, comedy store, and I did a set once again. And I wasn't really even funny last night. I mean, I did a decent enough job. I've been doing it long enough where I can fake my way through my job, but I just kept having brain farts and all that because I was still fucking hungover, right? So, and when I'm hungover and I'm kind of in a grouchy mood, my shit goes from fucking silly to like, dude, is this like a meeting? This guy sounds like an insane person. And I got out of the club and I was walking in my car and this guy comes up. He goes, excuse me, Mr. Burr, Mr. Burr. Another reason why I shouldn't buy a fucking cool sport car. When somebody pushing 30 calls you mister, it's time to get yourself a Buick Riviera, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't fight it. You can't fucking fight it. I am in my sport coat, luxury car, fucking years. I'm going to go online and buy an Olds Cutlass or something like that. Olds Cutlass is actually a cool car. What am I talking about? Whatever. The fucking a Delta 88 or some shit. So he comes up and he's with his girlfriend and he goes, yeah, I just want to say, I really enjoyed the show. I'm a big fan. I go, oh, yeah, thanks, whatever. And his girlfriend's just standing there. She goes, yeah. She goes, she goes, yeah, I don't like you, right? Because I was trashing the ladies, right? She goes, I don't like you. And I go, yeah, okay. I just went, all right. And then she goes, no, I like you. And she goes, I like you, but, and I'm like, here we go. It's just like, will you just get on with fucking trashing me? That fucking female manipulation thing. She said, I don't like you because she was expecting that I gave a fuck. To be like, oh, why don't you like me? And then she could tell me what part of my act she didn't like. And guess what part it was? Only the shit about me trashing women. All the other stuff was perfectly fucking fine. I'm talking about drunk driving and going to McDonald's, right? She didn't have a fucking problem with that. All the hypothetically innocent people during that joke that I could have fucking got in trouble, could have run over, right? She didn't give a fuck about that. So she goes, I don't like you. And I said, oh, cool. She goes, no, I like you. And then like a fucking rookie, I stopped. She goes, but you shouldn't be trashing women. I was just like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. That after the show, heckling is my number one pet peeve. I stood on stage for 20 fucking minutes, right in your crosshairs. Yell out something then. You don't say shit. You just fucking sit there. And then after the show, you come up to me in the parking lot and you ignore the 30 topics I talked about. Those were all fine. And you just talk about the one that pertains to you. So I just said, I don't give a shit, right? So I get in my fucking car, but at this point, she was yelling at me. And this is hilarious. She goes, oh my God. I forget. She was like, and I wasn't listening. And she goes, and you drive a fucking Prius? She started yelling at me about my car. Oh, it was fucking hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. When she yelled fucking Prius, she had turned around and because she realized I wasn't going to listen to her bitch moaning, complaining about my jokes. She had already turned away and she goes, oh, fucking, she threw her head back. She goes, oh, fucking Prius. And what she did there, she made me laugh harder than I probably made the whole crowd laugh my entire set in that moment. So thank you to that woman. And, other than that, I don't know what to tell you. Next time, heckle me on stage and I'll listen to what you have to say. There was a fucking woman heckling me in the crowd. Oh, I'll tell you, I had a rough one,